I'd say the portrait is quite accurate. I'm sending the grocery store. Once I get the money, I'll take the portrait to Yaocheng River. Worst case, I'll ask around. No way this guy stays hidden.
Nice location. There are cameras everywhere. And lots of people. You really know how to protect yourself. Yaks, it's clean.
I don't take what I haven't earned. I won't accept anything from you. I didn't eat the strawberries. I threw them away.
Would I actually have a good impression of you? Do you know why?
Do I want to know?
Your skill, but you know when to hold back. It makes dealing with you easy.
You almost killed me. And you call me Scout. Harms you being sarcastic?
Seriously, I can tell you've got solid training in traditional martial arts. If we were to fight seriously, I might not be your match.
And I can see that you're trained in combat. So what do you do? Whatever. I'm not interested. Are you here to talk about the Lotnai River case? Then I've got a condition.
Go on.
Only two types of people could keep tabs on this case: friends and family, and the murderer. They bought information from Mount Fenghua. Madam, Hong and Ditan are close. What about you? You know Madam Hong pretty well, and you're familiar with Litan, right? Fine, we can talk. But if you want us to share everything, while you keep secrets, that's not fair. I'm quite busy, so talk or I'll walk. These are your parents and sister.
The man's my uncle. His name is Luo Ren now. He's a historian. After my aunt passed away, he moved to Yaocheng River with his daughter, Leiting, to focus on regional history research. About 2 years ago, he suddenly disappeared. It made him file a report, and I came back to look for him. But not long after, he just came back on his own. Uncle.
Dad, are you all right?
I'm fine.
He told us he had been to Loma Lake. He often traveled for academic visits, so I didn't think much of it. But that night, something strange happened. Uncle, why are you still up? It's late. Uncle.
Luo Ren, you have to stop me from killing. Lock me up.
What did he mean?
No idea. I pressed him. But he acted like he had never said it. Like it was some sick joke. Guess that moment stuck with me. I stayed on board after that. I started locking the gate at night. Oh, uncle, I'm coming in. During the day when he went out, I tried to follow him. Uncle. What are you doing? He seemed calm over the next few days. So I let my guard down. But then,
Ring, wake up! My dad! He's gone!
You locked the gate, didn't you?
he climbed over the wall. Can you believe it? My uncle was in his 50s, not physically strong, and couldn't even ride a bike. Yet he climbed over a 4-meter wall.
I thought that gray-haired mental would be easy to handle, but I didn't expect him like him to be incredibly strong.
I chased him right away and passed through an alley, and there was a house on fire. People were fighting inside.
You went in.
The scene inside was horrible.
Was Li Tan there too?
At first, I thought Li Tan was the murderer, because when I entered, I saw him choking my uncle. You know how it is. One sapshire, and you jump to conclusions, even though it's not the truth.
I get it.
So, I knocked Li Tan out. That's when my uncle ran. I saw his eyes. That bloodlust. I instantly realized I was wrong. Turned out my uncle was the murderer. When I chased him, I saw his speed and strength. That couldn't be my uncle. But it was indeed him.
What happened next?
Ren, what's wrong with my dad?
Uncle, did you kill someone?
Why told you on?
Not.
Let me out.
Waiting. Get the rope. Now. I tied up my uncle. Then I went to find Light. He was the only witness. I had to find out what happened. What just happened? Who's the murderer?
Got him. Finally got him. Finally.
What did you say?
I finally got him.
Speak clearly.
The birthday present I gave you.
I needed to rush Ethan to the hospital. So I locked my uncle in the study and told Meeting to wait for me.
Li Tan is seriously misunderstood. I'll explain it to him when I get back.
I thought the rope and the lock were enough and nothing would go wrong in the short term. I rushed back as fast as I could. But my uncle was dead, waiting, and waiting lost her mind. I had no idea what happened. Maybe she heard that I was going to call the police, so she let my uncle out. But the coroner ruled it suicide. And why did Mei-Ting go mad? Even if she witnessed her father's suicide, would that drive her insane? It wasn't until I met Sun Chen Chanjia and learned about what happened to Liu Shuhai that I realized Mei-Ting might have faced the same horror. This is just eerie. I began tracing back from this case, starting with Litan, and learned about the Lok Ma Lake case. But the culprit behind it wasn't my uncle. He was studying abroad back then. Later, I found out about Huozhou. Then I pieced together all the clues I could find. If this is some grand play, Ao Zehong is now its central figure. But that, I need your help.
Well, Madame, Hong. Madame, Hong can't be the murderer.
Maybe not. But she knows who the murderer is.
What evidence do you have?
Remember she and I had a chat last night. The first thing she asked was, didn't he come with you? She meant my uncle. But he was already dead. How could a dead man come with me?
Isn't he dead yet?
Alive and kicking.
Tough guy, isn't he?
I realized we were talking at cross purposes. Same case. Different person. Not my uncle. The real killer. Her tone hint. She knew the murderer. I tested her. You're the real culprit in the Lok Ma Lake case. You're not the real Huozhou. What was her reaction? How she reacted? Ring any bells?
Shang. Zhang Guanghua.
Who's that?
Zhang Guanghuan is the second case Madame Bong reported to Wan Fangguohao. He's also from Luo Ren Lake. He once lived in the same building as Liu Haocun, shortly after the Lok Ma Lake case. He vanished. His personal items were found on a riverbank in Yingpu, presumed dead.
Hey, that home.
Datong. This name sounds so familiar. I think I've seen it somewhere before.
Liu Shai's car went into the water there.
Yes,
It was in Yanningtong.
right. Where did Madame Hong put Zhang Gongpin's file?
I don't know. I haven't seen Wood Eye all afternoon. Alright, keep looking. What are you up to now?
Hong, you're here. So much has happened recently. Just praying for the bar's safety. Madame, Hong, since you're here, you do it.
Done.
Any luck?
Couldn't find it. 两IT where she? Stash Zhangguo and Gwen's file.
Doesn't matter. An Fenghuo should have a copy.
So what's next?
I've grasped the biggest of the 3 cases. I need to find out the connections between them. I can feel there's a hidden thread.
Wait, 3 cases, not 2.
Right. You don't know about the Dawnwinter incident yet. How about we go to my place? You help me sort things out, and I'll fill you in on more details.
To your place. No, it's too late.
Fine. See yourself out. We'll talk later.
Sure. Wait. You live here than I?
Come in.
This is your Hannan.
It's a ready Tomafin rental. Come on.
Where to?
My room. The files are in there.
Where are the files? You can see the bar from here. And my room. And no wonder I've been feeling that I'm being watched.
Watching implies ill intent. What I'm doing is reconnaissance or observation. Let's get to the files. Liu Haocun mentioned 2 cases before he died. One was the Lo Ma Lei case, and for the other one, Sen Junjiu didn't disclose it.
So you bribed her for the information?
This one happened 5 years ago. In Dolanter, in a pastoral area, during winter, same method. Kill first, then use vision line. But no one knows about this case.
No one knows.
The victim was snowed in, and there were wolves around, so this incident was attributed to the natural disaster. By the way, is there any pattern to these cases geographically?
They're all far from each other. No obvious connections.
What about the timeline?
And 3 years between the second and the third cases, and but 17 years between the first and the second cases.
Then the murderer in each case. I still don't believe Liu Haocun committed the first case. First, the 2 cases are too far apart in time. Second, when the case happened, Liu Haocun had just come of age. How could he suddenly go to Lo Ma Lake and kill I think, and her family, who are complete strangers to him?
Right.
I was sucking in until you mentioned Zhang Guanghua. Funny, isn't it? He's from Lo Ma Lake too. And even funnier, His belongings were found inside it home, where Liu Shihai's car went in the water. Their paths crossed there. In Tong, Liu Shuhai and my uncle crossed paths too.
Liu Shuhai died in Jishan.
Remember when I said I came back to search for my uncle? I asked Mei Ting if he had acted strangely before he left home. She told me he had gone towards Yichuan on a business trip and came back very ill. He hadn't been the same since. 5 years ago,
I'm really sorry.
my uncle bought the wrong ticket
Even I got the wrong place.
and ended up
Right.
at Zhenjiang.
All right. Okay. That's it.
Go upstairs, turn right, and keep walking straight. Room 22.
Seng Chunjiao said, Liu Shuhai stayed in room 23. What a coincidence.
Tell him about it. Oh, and he remembers.
Is he dead?
My uncle was also there when Liu Shihai died.
The manager has called the police.
He called the police.
Do you remember that when Liu Shuhai died, a piece of skin was missing from his back?
Chen Chunjiao said, the piece of skin was peculiarly neat.
The same went for my uncle.
Liu Shuhai started acting strangely after he fell into the water in Datong, and your uncle began to behave oddly after returning from Jigen. Something's off. It's like a killing relay. One dies, the next picks up and commit another crime, then the next, and the next.
Maybe someone is behind all of this, controlling everything, and taking the skin of the participant as a trophy. Have you thought of anything?
Thought of what?
Is the relay race over?
What do you mean?
Liu Shuhai died with my uncle nearby, and he took the baton. And when my uncle died, someone else was there.
听听。
Excuse me. Enjoy.
Thank him.
Ja, you're back. Where did you go?
Got something done.
A big shot like you handle things yourself. Wait, think about Tang Monk. He doesn't have to fight demons, beg for alms, or even carry luggage because he has 3 loyal disciples. You don't need 3. Having just 1 devoted disciple would save you a lot of trouble.
So, you want to be my disciple, Anna?
Could I?
No way. I have my master. You need her approval to become my disciple.
Well, die. Just introduce her to me. Right, I'll bring some priestries. That would count as my sincerity.
Fair point. But my master despises thieves. Do you know about my senior?
Senior.
He made a mistake once. He sensed something, I guess. My master punished him severely for that. He's still recovering. His arms and legs are broken. With your record... forget it. Just do your job well.
That's hot-headed.
Cao Martman read the situation. Martial arts are dying. Asa, even if you become an unrival master, 1 bullet for me, and you're dead.
Who trains just fight. Look at that piece of paper on the bed, and you read step 4.
Sure, you tripped at step 1 with your record. Even if you succeed, you'll still be a disgraced star.
Yeah, help me out! Help me out!
What is this training?
Don't judge a man's dream.
Oh, you've got a dream? Fine, I've got one too. Ask me what it is. My dream is for a gorgeous, kind, and wealthy woman to come to me. How's that saying go? Grant me a lifetime of comfort and spare me wandering.
So, living off women.
Hey, asshole, why does it sound so cheatable? Coming from you. It's just a little bit about money. That's why it's a dream. Just dreaming and imagining. Anyways, yeah, you've got our roof and meals, so just make do.
Come on, 13. Why are you so bleak?
You're so young.
But your spirit is already dead. I can't be like you. The bar is pretty quiet during the day. I'll tee out a second job tomorrow. Even heavy lifting. No shame in earning my keep. I want more dad to see me differently. By the way, buddy, if one day step 4 comes true, don't rat me out, okay?
Well, to find out the truth, I still have to start with Madame Hong. He's still away.
Maybe someone is behind all of this, growing everything and taking the skin of the participation as a trophy.
The skin collector must be the mastermind. Could it be Zhang Guangheng? Putting Dora Niao's incident aside, when Liu Shui died, Xin Chenzhe was in the hallway. In such a short time, he managed to slip in, cut the skin, and vanish Ming without a trace. So Tai Huaying, that's not human.
What's wrong now?
That Li Tan guy. Infuriating.
What did he do?
Well, Li Yaqing was just his girlfriend. He's wasted half of his life on her. He lost his job and is running a grocery store. Now he tells me he wants to sell the store to raise money and keep looking for the murderer. Isn't that insane? He even switched at her grave. He'd find out the truth. Isn't that pathetic? He's now the laughingstock.
Everyone laughs at him. What die? You're going too far. What did Madame Hong teach you? Show empathy. It's someone's misfortune. How can you talk about him behind his back?
Sorry, Madame Hong. I shouldn't have said that. But I've got a question. Madame Hong, do you remember Doran? His uncle died. And his cousin went mad. He's a victim too.
You're saying Luo Ren is also a victim? So, and that his uncle's killer is connected to the murderer from 20 years ago?
So, finding the murderer in the Lubomali case is extremely important. Madame Ahong, I can tell you know something. Can you please share whatever you can, if it won't harm you?
One more time. You're imagining things. I really don't know anything. If I did, why would I have sent Wang Fenghuo to investigate? Drop it.
Pinking's condition has worsened. I can't wait any longer. What? Can you give me Ditan's number?
Hello. Heard Ali Tanzanaika.
I ain't going to see him now.
Why didn't you explain everything to him over the phone?
Liu Haocun's impulsive. It's better to discuss something this complex in person.
So you know he's impulsive. I'm afraid you two won't even get to talk before he kills you.
I'm that weak.
Make sure to clear things up. Avoid any misunderstanding. If not for promising Madame Hong to visit the temple, I'd go with you.
Rax. Just a chat. Nothing will happen. We'll talk later.
So ungrateful. Doesn't even reply to messages.
What the?
Madame Hong, you're finally done.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I found the murder. The old one is dead. He got off easy, but I got the young one. I can die happily now.
Luo Ren. No, Mr. Ah. You've got it wrong.
Do you know where they are?
Doreen's place.
Let's go. Hurry.
Stay back.
Get out now.
Mr. Ah, don't. This has nothing to do with Luo Ren.
Nothing to do with him. I saw his uncle killed with my own eyes. He's an accomplice. And he even lied to me, saying his uncle was being controlled. Nonsense. Do I look like a 3-year-old? I saw it.
Mr. Ah,
No excuses.
put the lighter down. Murder is a crime.
Crime? I've already put my life on the line. It's been 22 years. I can finally give Yanqing an answer.
Mr.
Li Tan. Li Tan. It's on.
Yanqing.
Yes, it's me.
You're not her. To her twin sister. You're all liars.
No. Liazin, I am.
You're not.
I am.
Liazin.
I am, I swear. Don't you remember? The first time we met was at a swan restaurant near your wakes. You ordered tamale and egg soup. The egg was whole. I said it shouldn't be like that. It should be scrambled. But you said that was half of one cuisine was. Don't you remember? Also said you couldn't hold your liquor. I am really the Yaoqing. Li Tan. I need to tell you something.
Nitan really went overboard. We agreed to just go through the motions, but he used so much force.
So it was all water.
Barely any gasoline. Just enough for the smell. Set the mood.
How could you team up to trick me? Not cool.
Mister, Deng sent it to me this morning. Sorry. Deng, I couldn't wait any longer. The song Pinking was singing is the one my uncle sang before he killed someone. I want to discuss it with you, but Lita is impulsive. And we thought, if we didn't tell you, your reactions would be genuine, and the effect would be better. It's urgent, so I had to do this.
I haven't been able to sleep. So I've been thinking about these cases. Suddenly, an idea occurred to me.
Go on.
What if the mastermind is a supernatural force? Well, is that weird?
Sorry.
After Liu Zhuai fell into the water, he changed drastically because he was controlled. Later he died in the inn, and then your uncle was controlled.
So you think Wei Ting went mad because she was controlled by this force?
Yeah.
So we need an exorcist now.
I'm just saying, can't I even say it?
You'll drink my water now. It's actually poison this time.
There's so much I should have told you sooner, but I never had the chance. Li Chan, you know about me and Zhang Guanghua. My dad's been feeling shamed, so I just want to say I'm sorry. It's my fault.
Mr. Ali, how did the conversation? Mr. Lai? What's wrong? Mr. Ali, where are you going? Mister, what happened? Madam Hong?
人的守着分两面，一面是注意，一面在等你。这场游戏始终没结局，它这走过的痕迹，你换作是我，默契我没底。我变成是你，感受你每一个呼吸，然后继续渐行天，划破黎明线，告诉我结尾，即将温柔的浮现，在脑海中轻轻一闪而过的负面，而我在黑暗间划破黎明线，告诉我结尾，即将温柔的浮现，在脑海中轻轻一闪而过的负面，而我在黑暗间。中轻轻一闪而过的负面，而我在黑暗间。